Hey guys, it's Old School Gamer, bringing you a video game system review today. Video game, yeah. Um, let's see. This thing isn't really retro, but it's actually really new. But I got it, so I figured I'd review it for you guys. And it's the Nintendo DSi. I have taken it out of the box already, so sorry you don't get an unboxing. But I'll show you everything that comes in the box and the box itself and stuff. This will probably be 2 parts. I'll try and make it not 2 parts though, because that's just annoying. Okay, so on the box, it's pretty long compared to the DS Lite's video, or DS Lite's box, and then it's got like all these things, kind of like the PSP type thing, like all the different categories of stuff it does. Tells you about it on the back. And it says DS Lite all over it. Okay, when you open it up, like this. Receipts. Okay. So you have like instructions and stuff. The instruction book for this thing is like massive. I don't know why. Where's it at? I know I have it here somewhere. Here it is. Stand by. Here's the instruction book. It's really thick. This is what made the box so heavy. It's like full of stuff. It's in more than one language though, but still it's really big. And then what else is in the box? You get a extra stylus for the DSi, and the charger, which is very much like the DS Lites. The charger is bigger though, the actual block, and the end is different from the DS Lites. It's different, and then but it still has the flip out thing. And then the actual system itself, I'm gonna take the case off of it because I have a case on mine. I'll take it off so you know what it really looks like. This is the DSi. Instead of the glossy finish that the DS Lite has, it's got like a rougher finish, like on the bottom of the red and black and blue and black DS Lites. It's that type of stuff. Me personally, I don't like it as much as the gloss, just because when you it feels like a chalkboard, so it feels like your nails are on a chalkboard or something. It's just I don't like the rough feeling of it. But I have this clear glossy case for it, which kind of takes care of that, so it doesn't really bother me that much. So on the outside of it and everything, you have on the top, this is the camera, one of them, and the little thing next to it is a light that tells you if the camera's in use. On top, you got your L and R buttons, which are a little bit smaller than the DS Lites. Wrist strap thing, charger, game slot. Got Mario Kart in there right now. On the back, battery pack information. On this side, you have your volume, which is rocker switch now. It's buttons instead of a slider on the bottom. Then on this side, you have the SD card slot. It goes in there. And the stylus. And then we open it up. Ta-da! You have 3 lights now. One is for Wi-Fi. This one, the first one. The one in the middle is for charging, and the one all the way on the right is power. Right? Yeah. You got your screens, 2 screens. They're bigger than the DS Lites, which is good. And then you got your speakers, which they're smaller, but I think they're louder, and I think they're better than the DS Lite speakers. I don't know. That's just me, though. You got your D-pad, your A, B, X, Y buttons. Start, select. Your second camera is in the middle here, that little lens, and then the microphone is next to it. You can't really see it. That little hole right there is the microphone. Then the power button is here now, and it's a push button instead of a slider. And all the buttons, unlike the DS Lites, the DS Lites buttons are kind of like, have like a mushy feeling to them. These are like clicky. I don't know if you can hear that. They're kind of clicky. I like that better. So I'll turn it on. Kind of go over the menu. It's pretty bright. I'll have to turn it down. Unless my camera will. No, it won't. Is that better? Kind of. See if I can eliminate the glare here. It's not really working. Well, you can kind of see it. Down on the bottom. Oh, you can kind of see if I turn it up. Okay, so you can see down on the bottom, these are all your, like, it's kind of like the Wii's menu. You have all these different categories of stuff to do. You have your system settings, the camera channel. You can also access the camera from the menu by pressing one of the shoulder buttons. You have your game that's inserted right now. Unlike the DS Lite, you can now switch out the games without turning the system off. It just goes away, and then if you put a new game in, it'll read it. See Mario Kart. The sound channel. This is for like listening to music or recording your own sounds. That's like, yeah, that's the shop channel. Much like the Wii's store, you use Nintendo points to purchase games and stuff. That's DS Download Play, PictoChat. This is the web browser, which you can get from the store for free. Then I bought 2 other games. I bought WarioWare Snapped, which uses the cameras. It's kind of like a WarioWare game. And then Dr. Mario. They're okay. When you buy the DSi, it gives you 1,000 free points to use at the store on whatever you like. And see, yeah, that's kind of the menu layout. Plays like any other DS really well. And up here, I have one of my pictures displayed. You can put like pictures up at the top for when you turn the system on. It shows a picture that's when I was in Hawaii. It's like looking over the ocean. And yeah, that's the DSi. Trying to think of what else I can say about it. Got about 2 minutes left. It's really good. If you have a DS Lite, I think the upgrade is good. I know some people don't. It does not have on the bottom. There's the headphone jack. It does have one of those. On the bottom, it doesn't have the GBA slot anymore, which some people are kind of upset about. I have a Game Boy Advance, so I can play all my games on that. So it's really not that big of a deal to me, but some people seem to think it is. But yeah, if you have a DS Lite, I would recommend going to the DSi just because it has so many new features. It's a little bit more expensive. It's $170, $169.95 or something like that. But I think it is worth the upgrade. So yeah, that was the little quick review on the DS Lite. Since it doesn't really look that great in the camera, I'll try an over-the-shoulder view and I'll try and review some games on it. But yeah, it's pretty good. If you go to the camera. See how the light's on because I'm using the camera right now. Down on the bottom screen, you can kind of see it. Looking at my bed and like around my room. That's the camera. Oh, another really cool feature that I really like is say you're like say you're playing Mario Kart. And you need to get back to the menu. You don't have to like turn the system off. You just tap the power button. And it takes you back to the menu. So you don't have to like turn it off after every single thing you do anymore like the old DS software. Alright, well, that was my little DSi review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. More reviews coming soon. Peace.